and then City Hall released a list of all of the candidates, and Niko was on there. This was before he'd posted on Instagram and stuff. So I immediately knew as soon as that came out, I thought, oh, for God's sake.
I feel like I'm in the presence of like some huge political
Powerhouse.
Yeah.
Juggernaut. I don't think you should be, as I'm polling at 1%.
That's quite good though, isn't it? Like,
It is, and being a 1%er, old habits do die hard. I've been trying that joke for about 6 weeks, right? And it's been given no reaction, so I appreciate the laughter.
Really enjoyed it.
I'll be honest,
thanks.
I didn't get it, but I laughed because Robbie laughed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you want to explain it?
Because I'm from a privileged background and posh, and so I'm a member of the 1%.
Got ya.
Yeah,
Why are you running for London Mayor?
A number of reasons. Firstly, I could. That was honestly the first thought that went through my mind. I saw an article on the BBC about kind of 3 or 4 weeks before the deadline of who could run, and they had all the people they thought were going to run. No, people like Count Binface on there, and at the bottom they said what you needed to do in order to run. So you needed a £10,000 deposit, and to get 2 signatures from 2 people, as in a signature from 1 person in every 32 of the boroughs who are registered to vote. So I sat there and thought, right, so I need 66 signatures, 33 boroughs, and £10,000 deposit. I reckon I could do that. So I then over the next 2 weeks just kind of got together all the things I needed and submitted myself. So the reason I'm running is because I can, and I think I'm making a series out of it that I think would be really entertaining. But also from a more serious point of view, to get more young people voting. I don't care who people are voting for, what young people are voting for, but just vote.
So if every young person, let's say, voted for Laurence Fox,
Yeah.
you down with that?
Yeah, fine. Go for it. I'm not sure he's operating on the young people's best interest. I mean, he might be. I mean, ask him. Try and get him on the podcast. But no, I don't think he'd come on. Funnily enough.
Okay.
I mean, if you are listening to this and you are living in London and you are registered to vote and you are voting on the 6th of May, don't vote for me.
That's the worst campaign I've ever heard.
It is. But remember when you're younger and you're like, don't eat that. Don't touch that.
Oh, you do it. Reverse psychology.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'm
no,
gonna vote
honestly,
now,
I
I'm
would
not
be
allowed.
I would be a terrible mayor of London.
Yeah, what would... Oh, I've got so many questions.
Or would he? I can't tell now.
Yeah.
I'm going to vote for him.
Because we're from Norfolk, we say mayor.
Yeah, I say mayor as well. Oh no, you
No,
say mayor.
Mayor.
M-A-I-R.
M-A... No, like...
Or M-A-R-E.
R-E, as in like a horse.
Yeah.
Now you're
mayor.
talking my language.
Mayor. What is the actual pronunciation?
I like how we've got a candidate in here, and the hard-hitting question was, so how do you say it?
Yeah.
We're not prepared for a political interview.
Gotta be mayor.
I don't even know what it is. Can't even say the word.
You said it cost you 10k.
Yes.
How are you getting that kind of money? Is ad revenue that
It's
good?
part of the 1%.
Oh,
No,
right,
like,
okay.
that was the
Dear
biggest
Dad.
thing. That was the no, that was the biggest thing that I had to decide because it's £10,000 deposit. Now
Yeah.
you get that deposit back if you get 5% of the vote of the vote, and that is about 160,000 votes. So I'm not getting that vote back. And like to give you an idea, in the last election, only 3 parties got their deposit back: the Labour, Conservative, and I think the Green Party also got their deposit back. So I'm not getting the deposit back. So I sat there and thought, right, how much content, how many videos can I make as a result of this?
Yeah.
I thought maybe like 7 or 8 videos.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to make about 1,500 quid per video? Probably not. So at the moment, I've made, I think I had a look at my analytics the other day, I think I made about £3,500–4,000 back of the 10 grand. And I've only got about 3 videos left, so I've really got to hope those videos bang.
It's going to become like a 95-part series now, isn't it?
Yeah, you'll be seeing next 6 months' time, like, what actually happened in the London mayor election?
Why did Niko steal your idea?
He didn't. That's the party line, and he didn't steal the idea.
Wait, you came in too quick, and we're using this for the trailer. So, Max Fosh, why did Niko Omilana absolutely steal your idea, the robbing bastard?
He didn't. He didn't, to be fair to him. It doesn't make it any less frustrating.
Yeah.
I came out with my video saying that I was going to run on the 15th of March or 16th of March, and the deadline was the 29th of March to hand in all your papers. 29th of March came around, and then City Hall released a list of all of the candidates, and Niko was on there. This was before he'd posted on Instagram and stuff. So I immediately knew as soon as that came out, I thought, oh, for God's sake. And then he came out with the Instagram stuff and his YouTube videos as a result. But at which point I'd made like 4 or 5 videos about the campaign, really got some steam going. And look, I mean, I know I've spoken to him and I know that he will have been working on this for a long, long time. It's just, I mean, it's just the only thing I can say is it's frustrating. It's probably a good thing because more people are probably now watching his videos and I'm probably going to get recommended in those. But yeah, I mean, he's been lovely about it, but yeah, but he's actually having a proper difference in terms of like London politics, which is weird to think. He's the top in the 18 to 25-year-old demographic. He's polling number 1. He's beating the Labour candidate, the Conservative candidate. He is the most attractive, most likable character in the, I was like, character's not a series, candidate in the 18 to 25-year-old demographic. And as a result, now everyone is like, oh, maybe we should take notice of these YouTubers. I say these YouTubers, Niko. I'm also there. But it does show that I've had so many interviews now with people being like, so do you think that YouTubers actually do have the power to influence these elections?
Well, they're fucking called influencers.
I don't think that's how Max replied.
You should be a spin doctor, give some prepared answers for this. I think if they ask you that question, Max, I think you should say that's why they're called influencers, you cunt.
You said that like the younger demographic aren't as impressionable.
Yeah.
But Niko's got like this is a joke campaign, isn't it, for him? And he's got 5% of the views.
Yeah.
So like, there's no one. I might be wrong, but there's no one that's voting for Niko that's going, I really believe in his policies.
Yeah.
So it must be an impressionable vote there. They think it's funny for a YouTuber to be in.
Yeah, but I don't think they're any more impressionable than anybody else. If someone came along who was really appealing to the 45-year-old demographic and was also running as a joke candidate, I do believe they would get similar numbers.
Isn't that Binface?
Cam Binface, he's also 1%.
Is he?
He's me, Binface and Laurence Fox, neck and neck, right at the back. Right at the bottom.
A bit demeaning for Laurence Fox, isn't it? Against you, a pin face. And he's the only one taking it seriously.
It really is, especially when he's got 5 million quid in backing.
Yeah.
It's just Laurence. He's also not debating me. He's running. He's running scared. From talking to me, which is a real shame.
Yeah, because at the time of recording, this is your next move, isn't it? Like you want him to debate you.
Yeah.
You turned up at his door yesterday.
Yeah, went to his
office.
party headquarters and said to him, let's have a debate. Laurence is running on a ticket which is all about freedom of speech and let's talk to people with different opinions and let's hear them out and let's just have a conversation. I thought yes, Laurence, let's do that. He's also been getting very upset that Sadiq Khan, the Labour candidate and the present mayor, won't debate Laurence Fox. And I'm saying, look, Laurence, we're both on 1% in the polls here. We're both at the bottom. Me and you. I'm your closest competition here. So let's talk to me. Some of his members of his team or people who are supporters of him have called me creepy and have called me that I'm following him and that I blocked in his bus. But I didn't know that giving someone a Colin the Caterpillar cake was creepy, in which case, Nan, I'm so sorry.
What was it like the first time you met him? You met him at the bus thing, right?
Yeah, so he's got this big red bus, which, as we can see with politics, is a history of doing really, really well. And so he had a big bus, and he was kind of talking to all of his supporters and some journalists. And I rocked up with my car, and on the side of my car was written, "Don't believe everything you see on a bus." Now, I just want to preface that had absolutely nothing to do with his bus. I had just seen kind of Cats the movie, and I'd hated it, and so I just wanted to get that.
And you just happened to be.
He just happened to be there. Yeah, no, I nothing to do with him.
What do you think of Laurence Fox, Robbie?
I think he's a penis.
Dear.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I just don't understand him. He seems to think he's a lot more important than he is.
It's quite embarrassing that he's got this £5 million backing. Like, at what? Like, he's not a joke candidate, is he? Like,
No.
he seriously wants to be the mayor.
Yeah.
Like, why bother? Because do you think there's a part of his head that thinks I'm gonna be there? I'm gonna get elected.
I would absolutely love to ask him, but he's just refusing to talk to me.
He has the backing of Farage now, doesn't he, as well?
Yeah, Farage has come out and said that he is the candidate that Farage is going to back, which means that he's definitely going to get more first preference votes than me.
Yeah,
and I'm calling that now. Like, I'm not. I do want to beat Laurence. but he's going to get more first preference votes than me. But what I would like to say that surely the second preference vote should count just as much. Like it's who gets the more total votes. So this is my kind of like prediction in the so I can go back to in a video and clip this exact bit. I expect Laurence to get more first preference votes, but if I am going to beat him, I'll get more second preference vote, and I'm just doing it based on who has the more total votes in this election.
Do you want to look in that camera and give a little try and get people to vote for you and shit?
On the 6th of May, there's going to be an election in London for London Mayor. Most of you probably aren't from London, so it's completely pointless. If you want to vote for me, do it. I don't mind. What a rousing speech.
And will we ever see a Fosh versus Fox fight?
I would love to do that.
You'd fight him?
I would, yeah. Imagine the pay-per-views.
Wow. Can I promote that? Can I be your Eddie Hearn? You be my little bitch.
Can I be in the corner with a sponge?
You can be my towel man.
Right. And
As long as Stevie is a ring girl.
Yeah, I'll be a ring girl. I'm all right with that.
Okay.
Yeah, Laurence, if you want to, after this in the YouTube world, there's often lots of opportunities to kind of like make some money and fight each other. So, Laurence, if you'd like to do a boxing match pay-per-view, let me know. I'm keen.
He does seem to be a bit of an aggressive man based on that video of him telling people to fuck off a lot.
Yeah, I may have just made a mistake. I don't know.
As a towel man, I'll be bringing an extra towel for the blood, basically.
Have you seen the video of him?
No.
He's
Oh, it
speaking
is
to someone,
bad.
talking about his ideas and how things should be run. And he's going, "Oh, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I'm just saying get the vaccine if you want, but I will. If tell me to get it, fuck off. Wear a mask if you want, but if you tell me to wear a mask, fuck off." And he's just doing that repeatedly. I don't know if he's drunk or something, but it's not a nice video.
He ended with the phrase, "This is my political stance on things. Fuck off."
Oh.
It's a weird video.
Yeah, and he's a very angry man, which is why I'm trying to get him out of
I'm not
politics.
sure if you'd want the fight based
Maybe
on
not.
that.
Maybe not.
He's a cunt. What?
I have to say that's not the official party position.